Hello, hello, hello. Inspirational guidance tarot here to do messages for Virgo. Virgo, this is your bonus from yesterday. I'm hoping that the messages do resonate. I am going to do something a little different. I'm actually focusing on your past, your present, and your possible future outcome. Okay, this is not something that it's like, oh, that's going to be my future. Everyone has free will. Okay, anything can change at any given time. All right, but that's definitely what my focus is actually going to be, because I normally focus on what you're going through and just try to just help you out with that, giving you some type of guidance or inspiration. Okay, as you know, they may not resonate with you, Virgo. Please check out your moon and your rising sign. If you're new to the channel and cross watcher, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, please comment, please subscribe to the channel. I'd be greatly appreciative. Okay, those that been here with me, thank you for hanging out there with me, and thank you for the support. I love you much. Please like, please do comment. My messages are timeless. So when I say past, present, and possible future outcome, it's based off of where you are now and what you resonate with understanding your story from a past situation. That past situation can actually be now. Okay, so again, you know what does resonate with you. All right, so let's get right into it, Virgo, shall we? This is Virgo's bonus. Focusing clearly on your past and what is going on, your present, and what is going on in your possible outcome, future, or what will be going on. Stuck. Very stuck. Okay. All right. How you doing today, Virgo? I hope all is well with you. Hope you're enjoying your day. It is definitely a beautiful day. Each and every day. Virgo. 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 Okay. All right, Virgo. For the past, you have the 8 of water. For the present, you have the Hanged Man. Possible outcome for the future, you have the Sun. Ew, okay. So let's go ahead and see what is going on here. So for your past tense, you could have walked away from a situation. You could have clearly put your focus elsewhere. Didn't focus on the emotions of what you left behind, not looking behind you, looking more towards the future. Future as in you could have moved away from a situation and left it completely, or moved away from things that were emotionally keeping you guys distant, whatever that is for you, whether that was a relationship or a job. Okay, you began to put your focus clearly on things that you can look forward to, things that you can create moving forward. Okay, and that clearly was your focus, awaiting the arrival for your ships to come in prayer about situations and things, and just trying to find direction. But I'm gonna go ahead and put clarity on it. Okay. Virgo. Past situation. Virgo. Past situation. By the 8 of water. Flipping out. All right. Virgo. All right. Clarifying the Eight of Water for Virgo. Eight of Water for Virgo. Okay. Something flipped up here. Let's get it. Okay. All right. You got the 8 on 8. The 8 of Cups yet again. Okay. You have the 7 of Swords, Virgo. You have the King of Wands. And you have the 9 of Cups. So basically, what I'm seeing here is that you could have a Virgo walked away from a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone's very passionate. Someone's very loving, very eager, dedicated when it comes down to his passions, when it comes down to him being very quick and very fiery. It could have been a woman as well. Okay, Virgo. Moving away from this person or this situation because there was a need for someone to pretty much focus on themselves. You can tell that there probably was some heartbreak here. The 7 of Swords is someone wasn't being very valued here, Virgo. Someone didn't value someone, understand the worth, and that person tend to the care of them like they should I say. The passion may have also burnt out. There was also a tower moment, of course. Changes began to occur. Okay, it could have been surprises. It could have been, of course, it would be a surprise if if it was some secrets or something. I don't see that here, but possibly you moving away could have just been that y'all just been through some things. You have the 7 of Swords. Okay, again, like I said, not valuing the situation. So in the past, you pretty much just move away from a situation, accept it for what it was when it came down to this person who probably wanted to become single, who wanted to live the life of being single, or May was in a relationship and started taking on the energy of actually doing things single-handedly, okay, without now discussing things with you, without including you in things, okay, and that kept you in your head. That's probably how you felt you were being devalued, okay. This person started taking on the energy of doing things alone, okay, and that can mainly be why you began to distance yourself and emotionally start moving away from this person. Coming into the present moment, you have the Hanged Man energy, which is you looking at things. The number 12 can be significant for you also, Virgo. It can basically be you're just hanging in limbo about your situation right now that you may have walked away from. You could be in limbo of whether you're walking away from it. Okay, do you want to? Is it a need to? Can we fix this? What can actually happen here between the two of you? There's a need for you to change your perspective. There could be a need for you to look at things in a different light when it comes down to what it is that you want and what it is that you value, and if you're securely getting it from this person. And that can be the energy that you're presently in at this moment. But let's go ahead and clarify it, okay, Virgo? Hangman. Hangman. Please clarify the hangman for Virgo. Hangman for Virgo. Something slipped out and I caught him. Am I supposed to let it go? Still be holding on to it. Virgo. Okay. Okay, what we got here is the Queen of Cups, Virgo. We have the Empress as well. We have the 10 of Swords. Wow, we have the Queen of Wands. And we have the Musician. Okay. So in your present moment, you can actually be in limbo right now when it comes down to two particular women. Let's see, Virgo. We have the Queen of Cups, the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Magician. If this is a woman that I'm talking to, then you're taking on this energy of being very loving. You're taking on this energy of focusing on what it is you want to create for yourself moving forward. Moving forward with passion, being inspired by your previous encounters, being inspired by your past situations, taking on this energy to create and manifest what you want. Because the Ten of Swords energy is basically saying the reason you need to change your perspective is because right now you clearly have insight on what is to be true to you based off of what you see, based off of what you've experienced. Okay, and now you're ready to go ahead and move forward in creating your own abundance, creating your own stability, creating what it is that you need for yourself. And right now you're hanging in limbo about that. Do you want to move forward and create this abundance for yourself, trusting and knowing exactly where it is you need to be and what it is you need to do, and moving forward on it passionately, following your heart to what it is that you want to create? Or are you going to, again, just be in limbo, or are you going to move forward? It's basically what the hangman energy is saying if you're taking on these energies. Okay, if there's a Virgo out there, male, this can also be kings as well. For the female, this can be female, female, male, male, however you look at it. Okay, whatever it is, this is a relationship here clearly where someone could be taking on all of these energies. Or it can also be a situation where Virgo is out there and dealing with someone, particularly could be two women, men, three. Okay, maybe just be dating, moved away from a situation clearly, moved into being very single, because we did have the Nine of Cups here. Okay, someone moved into this energy of being very single and it's kind of branching out. Okay, and have different type of women or different type of men that they're looking at, but it's still a Ten of Swords energy, because looking at the situation and the matter and what it is that they're trying to create, it's not actually happening the way that they want it to happen. Okay, it's still coming up short. You are the other person when it comes down to it. This can also be that someone needs to change their perspective, because one minute they may be very loving, next minute they may be wanting to create something with someone that they're actually with, and be very passionate, but then the next minute they're really looking at this situation that clearly is not something for them. Okay, how I look at this, because I don't have any three cups or anything like that, so I'm taking it that you, Virgo, or someone else is taking on this energy. Okay, and this is your previous situation right now, still trying to create and manifest what you desire, what it is that you want and need for yourself and in your life moving forward. Okay, but again, like I said, this Queen of Cups energy could just be, you trusting and knowing your heart. You already know what it is that you want to do, Virgo. You know where it is that you want to go. You know what it is that you want to create for yourself. Okay, you are very creative, okay, with moving forward, but it's a need for you to actually see the truth in what ended in order to move forward. Okay, because you could be sitting in limbo not understanding why, when you were probably, why is this happening when I'm a Queen of Cups, trusting and knowing? Why is this happening when I'm an Empress, very abundant? Why is this happening because I'm the Queen of Wands, very passionate? You understand where I come from? That's why I say it could be just you taking on these energies or someone else. Okay, why is this happening? And there's a need for you to manifest. There's a need for you to, or you're manifesting at this time what it is you want to what it is that you desire, what it is that you want for your life moving forward. And actually, in order to really bring a manifestation to a whole, to begin to manifest health in your life. Okay, healing energy, love, opportunities, personal growth, all of these things. There's a need for you to see it real clearly first, what your ending was about, how you played the role. Is it an actual ending, or are you still in limbo? Underneath the deck is the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Okay, this can also be children that's involved in this situation. Okay, but clearly what it's saying is there is a need for healing. There is a need for you to be optimistic and move forward in your life. There is a need for you to stay in control. There is a need for you to focus on your personal development and growth, and where it is that your opportunities lie, where you can move forward, releasing what it is that you need to release. Okay, let me move forward. Number 19 could be significant on the sun. The sun is very abundant. Okay, the sun is very lively, it's very vibrant, it's very illuminating, it's very alluring. It's also you doing your best, you being at your best. Okay, for me, it's healing energy, it's warmth, it's loving energy, it's light in your life. Okay, it's shifting from darkest places to the dark side of yourself to the light side of yourself. Okay, it's also opportunities that will fill you up with joy. The sun is joy. Okay, the sun is it's amazing energy to be in, feeling very blissful, very honored, very eager. Okay, in universe opening this up for you, giving you this energy or storing this energy in you to be at your highest vibration, being okay, healing, just being happy. Okay, like this is beautiful energy. Okay, but let's clarify what's going on because this is the possible future outcome. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the sun for Virgo. The sun for Virgo. Ain't that something? Sun and the moon. You have the moon, two cards, and you have the two of wands. So your possible outcome is being abundant by focusing on what it is you want to make happen, picking a path, being very passionate about what it is that you want to do when it comes down to either secrets that have been illuminated or your intuition telling you which direction that you actually need to go in. Tapping into both sides of yourself because again you're in limbo. Limbo is two sides of yourself. Do I want to go? Do I want to stay? I left but I want to go back. I don't know what I want to do, how I'm going to do it. Bouncing between that dark and that dark and that light side of yourself. Okay, when it comes down to this relationship, whatever have you, when you're trying to manifest what it is you need to manifest. Underneath the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, if you move out of this, how supported would you be? Will you be alone when it comes to building upon your stability? Okay. Then you get the King of Swords energy, okay? Needing to, whether somebody's with you or not, building upon with the Five of Pentacles energy, you still have to clearly stand in your power and trust in your own abilities to make decisions, okay? And choices for yourself. Again, okay? Two of Swords energy. Trusting in yourself, trusting what it is that you want to manifest and what it is that you want to go out and create for you, period. You know, getting that clear understanding when it comes down to your world and what you want. So you can embrace these new things. So you can embrace better, the new. Okay, and not being in stagnant energy. This is kind of a stagnant energy because you walk away, but then you're in limbo about you walking away. But yet, the focus is on what it is you want to create. The focus is on what you want to see. Your future outcome is to be abundant, to have that healing take place, to be stable, okay, to go out and explore your creative endeavors, your ideas, okay. And right now, at this moment, whichever energy this is, in the process of you walking away or the process where you're still processing whether you should stay or go or how you want your future to look like moving forward, the possible outcome is that you either stay in this relationship, okay, and it says abundance is the sun. Two of Wands is just past. For me, since I only see the Two of Wands, it's more like a path that you're choosing for me. Okay, focusing on what you want to create, what you want to manifest, how you want or how you see your future to be with healing energy. The moon is also healing as well. So you have the sun and the moon, okay? Both sides and aspects of yourself as well, okay? You have the universe all around you, moving you forward in that direction. Your intuition really jumping at you, telling you which way you need to go, okay? And clearly it's a need for you to go ahead and either take the advice of your intuition, and which I would clearly always say, please do, or stay stagnant in the situation that you're in now, and you'll still be in the hangman energy trying to figure things out. It's clearly your choice. Everyone has free will, okay? But there is definitely a path that needs to be chosen, a decision that needs to be decided. Let's clarify the moon for Virgo. Let's clarify it for you, Virgo. Okay? Ten of Cups. Wish fulfilled. Underneath the deck, Eight of Swords. Self-inflicted. Mental, okay, you being in your mental anguish, being in your head, okay, about the conflict, okay, about the decision, okay, about the rest period, about the rest period you had to take. Okay, when it comes down to the journey that you took, because there was a need to have the strength. Okay, when it comes down to you moving forward with your ideas and what it is you want to create for yourself. So that was Seven of Pentacles, trusting in your ideas. Page of Wands, moving forward on the journey, strength. Okay, needing to go ahead and move forward and deal with what you can deal with when you deal with it, whenever it appears, but dealing with your situation in the present moment. Four of Swords, taking that rest, rediscovering yourself, the decision. Okay, the Five of Wands, conflicting, and the Eight of Swords, being in your head about it. So at the end of the day, it's still a limbo here. Okay, even with your future outcome being amazing, with having the sun and the moon, being intuitively guided in the direction you need to go in. You focusing on what it is that you want to make happen for yourself. Creating what it is that you want to see for your life moving forward when it comes down to your stability, with your desires, your wants, your needs. Okay? Your wish fulfillment. Being very abundant with picking a path because you're being intuitively guided to your wish fulfillment. That is the possible outcome. Being abundant, gifted, opportunities opening up because you decided to focus on what you wanted for yourself, what you wanted to create. Universe backed you up and said, okay, this is where you want to go, this is what you want to do, and moved you forward and moved you right into the Ten of Cups. That is the future possible outcome. What I read at the bottom of the deck is that you are still in your head about the conflict that you did move away from. The decision that you had to make. The rest period that it took for you to make it. The strength that it took for you to get up and make the decision. And be passionate about moving forward very quickly. And trusting in your direction and your ideas of moving forward. And what it is, the seeds that you're planting for yourself when it comes down to being grounded in your stability. So you can stand in the energy of the Emperor. Balanced, taking care of business, doing what's necessary, not looking back, charging ahead, being very balanced, being very focused. Six of Pentacles, being very balanced. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Queen of Swords, cutting things out that don't serve you. Five of Swords, making sure you're healing what it is that you got to heal for yourself. I could keep going on because then we get the Page of Swords. Then we get the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I could keep going through the deck, Virgo. But as you know, it started with Eight of Swords, bottom of the deck. You still being in your head. Okay, but that's okay because at the end of the day, we're going to be in our head when it comes down to decisions that we make, when it comes down to our heart space and what it is we want to create for ourselves, when we got to leave people behind, places or things, when we got to set that boundary and say, look, I got to go for what I know. Not everybody can come with me. It is what it is. Some relationships you like to hold on to, you got to release, okay, because it's not healthy for you with moving forward. They may not be ready. They may not be healthy enough to travel with you. It is what it is. Okay, but what happens is you'll find yourself in a stance where you are Five of Pentacles. You are alone. Okay, you are standing there, Five of Cups energy, trying to figure it out. You don't have that here. But when you have a Nine of Cups energy, where you do have everything, appreciating everything around you, remaining optimistic about moving forward. Okay, being very passionate about loving you. Valuing you, knowing your worth, and know that if a person is not giving that to you, okay, if that warming energy is not being reciprocated, then you know exactly what time it is. Time for you to move forward, time for you to separate yourself, or you're going to find yourself trying to teach them how to care for you, teach them how to love you. And sometimes that can be okay if they're willing to learn. if they're willing to be open on how to do these things. But if they're not open to it and they're just going to treat you how they know, then you're just inspiration at the time. They got to go through the other many lessons before coming back to you sometimes. If it's you that they end up coming back to. Okay? I hope you can understand that. All right, so let's clarify what we got up here. Let's go ahead and not clarify, put a message on your past individually, present individually, and future, possible future outcome. Your outcome is totally amazing. What it is that you're doing is amazing. Okay? Moving forward, moving away for things that, you've outgrown, that doesn't give you value, show you value, or allows you to open up to more. The more. Okay? Within yourself to come out. Being passionate to you, being very loving to you, being very healing for you. You have these things in yourself, but it's even more better when you're with someone that has the same going on. Oh, it's freaking amazing. Then you're balanced, right? Yeah, you have tough times, but you're balanced. Okay, on the 8 of water. On the 8 of water for Virgo. 8 of water. The 8 of water. Okay, on the hangman. 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 Alright, hangman. Hangman energy for Virgo. Okay. Alright. On the sun for Virgo. Okay. Got 2 apiece each. 2 apiece each. Okay. So on the 8 of water, you're very close to achieving your goal. Adjustments are required. So as I said, in the past situation, you moved away or moving away and accepting your situation clearly for what it is, Virgo. Okay, the adjustment required was you actually turning your back. You actually giving it up in your emotions, in your mind, and setting the sail to go into healing energy with understanding that you had to let this go. And achieving your goal was more about focusing on the release. Okay, and that was the goal, trying to release and releasing the energy, the emotions behind it, some of the memories that probably, however, some people like to let the memories go too. But you actually moving away from this situation, this particular person. Okay, and the present moment of hangman energy is saying surrender to the divine. Okay, which means going within again, which is also hangman energy, going within. All right, it's time to take action again with the musician. It's actually it's time for you to start making that decision. It's time for you to let it go of how you want the outcome to look and focus on your present moment and how it is you envision you moving forward. Okay, manifesting what it is that you need to manifest for yourself moving forward, however that is you see fit to envision it. But it's a need to take action on it, whatever idea that you have, whatever it is that you're trying to again create for yourself. What do you see? You trying to get a house, you're trying to move to a different state, new residence, you're trying to get a car, you're trying to focus on school, you're trying to focus on your kids, you're trying to get your life in order, whatever that is. It's time for you to take action on it. Surrendering to divine is surrendering what the situation was. Okay, if this person is to come back, if this person, even if this person is still in your life, to not really lose and devolve into that person with all your emotions, all your attention. There's a need for you to take action on the things that you need to create for yourself. Okay, having that balance. Okay, because again, like I said, this Ten of Swords energy is showing you the truth. And it's actually the truth in the ending. What needs to end. Okay, the action may be for you to completely end it. Because hangman energy is, again, you in limbo. Needing to looking at it a certain way, needing to actually see it for what it is, but might be still looking at it in a different way, trying to pull that energy back in. Okay, over here on the sun, which is your possible future outcome, you have is a time to give rather than receive. I mean, it's a time to give, sorry, rather than to take. And it says be bold and make the first move. So how I look at this is it's a time to give to yourself. Okay, it's time to give to you. That's how I look at it. Instead of trying to not so much as take the energy of someone else, but rearrange and change their energy. You can't. When you manifest and you create and you raise yourself to the highest vibration, those high vibrated people will begin to come around you. Okay, universe will bring in people that match your energy. It's a time to give to yourself instead of taking from yourself and going to someone else or giving to other people. It's time to give to you. Okay, not keep taking from yourself to depleting your energy and your time and efforts into everyone else and what it is they want to create for themselves, helping them create their life, and you're left behind depleted of energy. Now you got to build yourself up again, okay, and go through all these shifts of energy with yourself, because of course you're going to beat yourself up for a second, like, oh, why did I do that? Because I took the focus off of me and put the focus on you. No, I'm going to give to myself healing energy. Love me. Take care of me. Focus on what I want to make happen. Focus on my direct path. Focus on what path I'm going to take and take it. Being bold and making the first move to say I'm out of here and I got to do what I got to do for me. Nope, I can't do that for you today because I'm focused on what I got to do for me at this present moment. Maybe later, I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. Okay? Underneath the deck of that is step out of your comfort zone. Doing what it is that you normally do. Taking care of others. Focusing on other people. Focusing on this relationship. Focusing on what was lost instead of what you have. Instead of what you're being guided to do and where you're being guided to be. Okay? Virgo. I need 8 of water for Virgo. And a hangman for Virgo. A hangman for Virgo. And the sun for Virgo. All right. Underneath the deck, again, focus upon divine and perfect health. Focusing on you. Focusing on what God, or however you see fit, your divine, God, universe. Focusing on what is being guided to you. What or where they're guiding you. To make the healthy choices and changes for yourself. There's a need for you to focus on that, Virgo. Again, like I said, intuition. Okay, they're moving you in the direction, the right direction, the direction you actually need to be going in. Will you move in that direction is clearly up to you. Over the 8 of water, what it said was prayer will help the situation. So when you moved away from here, already understanding what the adjustment that was required was needed, what was needed to do with moving forward, how you need to move forward, or should I say forward away from this situation or this particular person. Okay, there was a need for you to go in and heal. There was a need for you to pray about your situation because no longer could you put in the effort of you, again, giving more to the situation and fighting and being in your head about it and trying to come up with any type of compromising solutions that still didn't work. Didn't work. It wasn't you, it's the person. Not matching your energy level, not matching that high vibration of we can do this. It's amazing. No, it was more this person, maybe you or the other person, being in your head about how is this not going to work. Okay. But it was a need for you to pray yourself out of this situation. Pray for the help in the situation. And maybe the conclusion is you being in limbo because the answered prayer was that you just got to get out. You don't went through. Okay. You don't went in to go through to come out. Now is the need for you to be gentle with yourself. Okay. On top of the surrender to divine and take action. The action is to be gentle with yourself. Be compassionate with you, with the decision that you have to make or the decision that you're made. Okay? It's a need for you to have a clear understanding that your angels and guides are here for you. That help is on the way. Being compassionate with yourself, being thankful, being appreciative of where you are right now, what it is you have right now, where you're able to move forward from, how you're able to create moving forward, how you were pushed out of a situation that you didn't want to be pushed out of it. But universe came and pushed you out. That could be the case too. Because it's not for you. You were to take the lessons that was needed, an understanding of how you may have lost yourself in the situation. Okay, because clearly, like I said, I seen an energy where someone was pretty much doing their own thing and probably in a relationship, but doing their own thing like they're single. Okay, and there's a need again for you to be very gentle with yourself, compassionate with yourself, telling yourself things that is more healing and more loving. Understanding your value, telling yourself you are valuable, you are worthy, you do deserve love. You do deserve attention and you do deserve that warmth from the sun. You do deserve prosperity and abundance. You are prosperity and abundance. Okay? On top of the sun, you have your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Exactly. Your intuition guiding you. Your intuition telling you, look, this is what needs to happen. This is where you need to go. You can trust that. It may not feel good in where you're being shifted to, but it's something that you're guided to do. You can't really give an explanation sometimes on it. If you go with the flow of it though, you'll see exactly where you're going to end up. And like I said, with this future outcome, you got a 10 of cups, baby. You're going to end up sitting pretty well. You're going to end up sitting pretty well, okay, Virgo? All right, so, yeah. Whew, that was very inspiring. It really was. So, Virgo, that's your possible outcome. You know exactly what it is you need to do, and you're being intuitively guided to move forward in that direction you need to go in. So, go ahead and ask the question. I'm pulling from the Angel Answers Oracle in hopes that I'll answer your question directly. This is the, should I say, this is an overall message for your, let me see. Do I want to do it individually, past, present? No, it's just an answer. So whatever comes out when I pull it. Okay? So whatever falls, I'm just going to read them. Virgo. Angel answers for Virgo. Angel answers for Virgo. Answers for Virgo. Answers for Virgo. All right. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta get that. Okay, and you got 3 anyway. So what you got is choose a new direction, Virgo. Big happy changes. Ask your angels. Ask your angels. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read it out of the book for you before I close you out. All right. Choose a new direction. The time has come to choose a new direction for your life. The circumstances that you find yourself living in may seem unfulfilling, or perhaps your heart is full of discontent. You know that there is something more out in the world for you, and you've been procrastinating following the guidance of your angels. Make a conscious choice to be the person you are meant to be. Create an action plan for yourself that leads you in the direction of your divine life purpose. Begin taking steps immediately toward a happier future. Choose the new direction, Virgo. Big happy changes. Okay. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be by your side all the way. What you're asking about may require you to take leaps of faith that seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart, Virgo. Ask your angels. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your question to your angels clearly. You can do so either out loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to divine will. Your angels may also help have special messages for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or out in nature, and ask for advice and guidance. Notice that messages come to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask your angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. Underneath the deck is success. Trust if you believe. So Virgo, there you have it. I hope that these messages did resonate with you. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. I'll be very appreciative. And be gentle with yourself, Virgo. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.